Hi guys, good morning. It's me, Absta, none other. And this morning we're going to go. I woke up pretty early, around 6:20. Not very typical for me. I'm usually going to bed around that time, usually a little earlier. Hey Carlos, Daddy Carlos is here. You're always up, babe. Are you insomniac? Do you ever get any sleep? I'm up early because I went to bed early because I have to be at dialysis at 12 today. So I'm going to go get a coffee. Let's go get us a coffee this morning. First things first. Good morning, dear. Good morning. And then I got to go, I need to withdraw some money from the bank well, actually, we should probably, because I need to pay the doctor, and I'm going the wrong way. I owe the doctor $290 because I didn't pay him for June, and I need to pay him for July. It's $150 a month membership for him. Covers everything. Pretty cool, to have a doctor that you can call anytime and stuff like that. He's a pretty cool dog. But I don't usually like to, that's not even in this city. My doctor's not in this city. So I can take the money out, but I can't, I can, but I'm not going to take it to him today. As long as I have it, that's what matters, Hey, Rena! So this should be pretty quiet stream because the lovely Linda is live. I should have stopped in to say hey to her. I just now subscribed to her channel, found her. She commented on somebody that I watch, and I saw it, and I was like, there's her page. Finally, I can get to it. And I subscribed to her. But right as I saw that she was live, I was heading out. But she and her crew are just basically like people that come in my stream. So, hey, White Tupac, what have you been up to, buddy? You gonna tie one on for the 4th? What's everybody doing today? Is your town I don't know if your town's like mine, where you have a shit ton of fucking people from Timbuktu and all over coming to your city. Even though your city's not doing typically what it normally does, which is set fireworks off at the resort and public view. They're going to do it at the golf course this year, which is not public and very expensive. I feel a lot better today than I did last night. Last night I felt like hell. I really did. And you're hungover. Well, what do you do? Do you type a thing, or? Because I know you're not just going to sit in a bed all day for 4th of July. But I'm not. When you live in a place like this, and it's a vacation spot, and you can see the fireworks from your house every year, it just doesn't, it loses its charm, I'd say. It's not as fun. You know what I mean? Like when you're an adult, you have responsibilities. Like I'm thinking about, okay, I got this bill to pay and I got to go here today. And, it's just, but it is our country, we're celebrating our country's freedom. So I do, acknowledge it and everything. But I could, if I wanted to, I guess go to a cookout or something. But it's just going to be a bunch of red meat. And I'm not saying I don't like burgers and stuff, but it's kind of a hit or miss for me when I eat a burger. I think it's one of my migraine triggers, so I try really hard to watch. Cooking out. You're cooking out too. Everybody's cooking. Oh, Rena's cooking out. I thought Pac said he was cooking out too. But I guess not. Rena, what are you cooking? You cooking steak? You cooking grilled chicken, hamburgers and hot dogs? Say if you have a lot of people coming over, I'd do hamburgers and hot dogs, but I don't know what you're doing. Some people keep it to just their family. I feel like still a freaking palpitation go through my heart. It's not good. Really important that we get to dialysis today as well, even though I just had a major session yesterday. God, oh, look at these. What are these flowers called? Somebody tell. Rena would know. Look at these, Rena. What are these called? Are they tulips? What are these? You see fireworks from your house? Oh, nice. See, ain't that nice? So you can just cook out and then have your meal. You don't have to be down there around all that crowd of people. I'm going to try to get real close. Look how close I try to get. I don't know. I thought you knew. I don't know either, but they're pretty. Every time I see flowers, I don't know why, but I think of my ex. I think of little Marcus. Ugh, God, I hate withdrawing money. I like to spend money. I hate withdrawing money for bills. Withdrawal. Checking. Another amount. 300. Continue with the receipt. Because I overpaid last month. Or May. I overpaid in May. Give me my money, dude. Spit it out in 20s. I forgot. Spit it out in 20s. $328 left. Is that after the 30, 40, 50 I just spent on Etsy? Is that after the 50 I just spent? See, I don't know. Does Etsy, how long does Etsy? I just started shopping on Etsy because I wanted something creative. So I owe him $290, so I can, don't leave that there. It'll get stolen. No, it won't. Yeah, it will, because you got a bunch of freaking people up here that aren't typically, like, they're not townies. They're out of town. Hold on, children. We're going to go get our coffee. Pock, you blowing off fireworks today? Do Canadians celebrate? Oh, he's a Canadian? Yeah, Melton's here, honey. He's here. He's just not making videos. He's not making videos right now, but he's lurking. Melton is schizophrenic, Carlos. So, I grew up around that. He's not diagnosed, but it's so obvious to me. And he's not severe, but he's pretty bad. He's getting bad. It's getting worse as he gets older, which is typical. Yeah, I called him. He's fine. He's fine. His phone's working. Everything's fine. I know Melton. I've watched Melton so much that I don't have to interact with Melton a lot to know what's up with him. He's fine. He's watching. He's lurking. He's just not making videos. He'll make another video. We'll watch and see. He'll pop up randomly and make another one out the blue. I don't know when that'll be. I miss him, you know. I'm not going to, like, make a video in response to him if that's what he's afraid of or if he doesn't, you know. But I'm not going away either if that's what he wants or if that's what he thinks. I'm not going away. But he's on other websites like that fucking FetLife and other stupid-ass websites and, you know. But he watches. He's still watching. Don't let him fool you. And he's fine. And as soon as he gets drunk again or he's schizophrenic, he goes into a manic schizophrenic episode, he'll be right back over here. Maybe his mama's moving or something, you know. He had been talking about that for a long time. I personally don't think she is. Nope, I don't. Oh, man, a Lincoln. What a dream car, huh? But I personally don't think she's moving. You agree, Miss Rena? Yeah. We all know how old Milton rolls. I mean, this is his outlet, you know. People don't just leave their outlets unless they find another one, but he's never going to find one like this, so he'll be back. And trust me, he's watching. That old boy's a watching.
Good morning and welcome to Starbucks. My name is Michael, and what can we get started for you today?
Hi, can I have a small caramel frappuccino with a shot of espresso in it?
Yeah, a tall caramel frappuccino with an extra shot in there?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. And what else can we get started for you?
That's all.
Alrighty, we will get that going and we'll see you on up at the window. Thank you.
Thank you. He thinks we don't know he's watching Milton always. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, Milton is always lurking. Milton has said he's going to start lurking and casting spells, and we're not going to see it. He said that quite recently, actually, and he started to follow through with it. He doesn't want to be the source of people's entertainment, he says. Whatever that means. Which, you know, I mean, obviously we know what it means, but it's, you know, it's a stupid thing. It's a very cocky, retarded thing to think this is a community, you know. Like, you're not the only source of entertainment. Maybe you're the main source of entertainment for me, but not for other people. Like, not for anyone else. But people do enjoy watching him. He's a big part of this community. I don't know why he doesn't just act normal. It's because he's schizophrenic. He's very schizophrenic. Milton John is. And that's very dangerous. You know, it's very dangerous in a way. He could be very, very dangerous. You really got to know how to handle somebody like that, even in real life. Like, I don't think his mother understands how to handle him at all. I don't think she knows how to interact with him. She could be just like it. You never know. We have never seen her talk to her. Hold the COVID. Hey, Geg came in. How are you, Geg? I'm up early this morning. Geg, you seem like the type of man you're always up early, and you got a little one, so I feel for you. You know more about him than anyone, Abster. I do. I put the full video up of Milton on Hannah's when he first met Jamie. He was calling her all kinds of shit. They were going back and forth. It was funny. I watched it, Carlos. That video you posted of some guy rapping, that's her next to him, right? That's her. Looks just like her. Sounds like her. I don't know where you got that. Or Milton reminds me of David Koresh. I don't know who that is, Gig. He thought Hannah said, see, that's a prime example right there of schizophrenia. I don't mean to laugh, but well, one of the reasons he thought that she set him up is because I texted him and I asked him, come in here. And then he came in and he's like, I'm not going to come in on your time. He came in like 30 minutes later. He's like, I'm going to come in on my own time when I get ready to. I'm like, same fucking difference, dude. Don't make no difference to me. I'm just letting you know somebody's doing a fucking stream with you. And then what did he do? Hannah gave him a wrench. Because I was in that chat from the very beginning. I was carrying that chat for like 30, 40 minutes. And then as soon as she gave him a wrench, she blocked me and all my comments disappeared. And then he ended up showing his ass, and he blocked a bunch of people, and then she ended up unblocking me along with a bunch of other people. And, yeah, I laughed so hard during them fighting, I spit myself out. Yeah, that was funny. Oh my goodness. I think that they started to have a thing, though. Her and Jamie and Milton, but I don't know. Yeah, I didn't want to watch that because I would have gone off on her. Hello.
546.
46. Well, I'm not going to deal with all that. Here's 10.
Wait, what?
But yeah, so that's another reason why, I didn't know her at all, I didn't want to, and I didn't want to fight her. So I'm glad I didn't fight her, even though she attacked me because of Milton, and she only got to hear his side of shit, but in the end, I remember the last thing that Jamie said to me, she's like,
1454.
Thank you.
Go. And there's your drink.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's like, fuck, you as well. She's like, fuck Milton, I'm kicking him out of here. Because he kept saying, oh, as king of the juggalos, my first order of business is to kick Jamie out. Well, it's going to be Cyrus. But now it's going to be, God dang it. But now it's going to be Jamie. And she's like a big part, she was a huge part of that community, dude. She was like the queen of them or whatever. I didn't go over there because I don't believe in them intermixing with us. Oh, that's strong. Oh, because I got shot of an extra shot of espresso. But basically, like, I came in one of her chats one time, and I always, she had a lot of wrenches in there. And this was recent. Man, it's so crazy to think that she's gone, dude. But, anyway, he was up there, Melton was up there, and she was like, he was talking shit about me, and I wasn't even addressing him. I was trying to talk to her, because I really want to make it known and understood that when I go into somebody's chat, it's for the host. It's not because of, I'm following Melton around. Because he's been up there a million times and I didn't go in the chat. Because they were talking about things that had no business, had nothing to do with me. But this one time she did say, she was saying something, don't remember what it was. But I went in the chat and I wanted to talk to her. And she was real nice to me and she was like, I'm going to kick you out if you don't kick Abby out or some shit like that. And she's like, no, I'm kicking you out. I'd rather have Abby up here than you. And then she kicked his fucking ass out, and that was the end of their friendship. That was it. And I promised her I'd go on her panel, and I had every intention to. I wish I would have done it sooner, dude. Because me and her could have lit that shit up. That would have been funny as hell. I'm hilarious on panels, dude. I've been on a few, not in this community, but I should go on more in this community because I like it. So let's show what we're looking at here. That is Jamie in that rap video. Okay, she sounds so cute. I like her accent. I wish I would have watched her more and got to know her a little better. But she fucking attacked me all the time, dude. And she just attacked me out of nowhere because of this fuck nothing Milton. So I stayed away from her. I didn't argue with her back. Even though he really wanted that, I didn't do that. Because I'm just not the type to start arguing with somebody that I just don't know. You know I'm not like that, Carlos. And she had a whole community of people behind her. Granted, I have a community of people too, but I mean, I kind of stay in my corner. You know that I'm trying to relive the old days. I like the old days. I want the old people back. The Penny and Harold and Milton and Anderson. Like, that's the crew that I've tried really hard to make it clear. Like, that's what I want. And you know, we've for the most part, we've done that. We've got them all. So they're all here. So we've got them all back. And I'm so happy Penny came back. Penny's making more videos now than he did back in the day. Penny's fucking owning Bergs. Bergs is funny, though, in his own way. You gotta give it to old Bergs. When it's late night and there's really no one else on, Bergs is pretty funny. Bergs and Coates and them. I'm gonna miss her every day. I seen her streaming. Would just say hi. Last time I said anything was, why are you smoking? She had COVID. When I first started watching Abby, you, Milton, sent me a message telling me to watch you, that you were mean and crazy. Milton told you to watch me, that I'm crazy? Last time I seen her fight anyone was Chucky, and and she was wondering what stream I sent her in. It was Mark. Have no fear, Street Life is here. Hey, Street Life is here. How are you, buddy? Beautiful day, huh? Oh, that's a real pretty statue over there, isn't it? It's hot out here. That's why we got air conditioning. Look at that little baby. Oh, he's so little on his bicycle. I mean, he must be not. Let's see. Well, for you guys, I'll face the lake, but typically I wanted to go in that shade. It's the sacrifices I make for you. Now that is a cute baby. Etsy conversation with Brett. Hi, Abby. You will be receiving the painting. Okay, great. Because I bought this painting, this handmade painting from Etsy, and I'm like, I've never shopped Etsy before today. And I'm like, I originally went on there to look for something for Carrie, because she's just been such a great friend to me, and I want to send her something. I've never sent her something. I wanted to send her something. So I sent her something. And, I saw I like Gudetama. It's an egg yolk with a face and a butt crack. Okay? I like Gudetama. I have one Gudetama thing I used to collect, Pushin, Pusheen. But then when I found Gudetama, I'm like, oh, that's Milton's baby, because it's yellow like an Italian would be if I had a baby with an Italian. Just like I have that baby avocado, and that's Marcus's baby, and he literally treats that like a baby. Shani commented Black Lives Matter. Who is Shani, and why is she commenting on my shit saying Black Lives Matter? Outlandish behavior. G Mangoes is here. What the fuck is up? G is in the house. How are you? Happy 4th, G Mangoes. Happy 4th. It's a beautiful day here in Coeur d'Alene. We have a lot of out-of-towners, but I guess they're all going to line up down there at the lake, Coeur d'Alene Lake Drive, because they're not doing any fireworks over here because of COVID. So, but then again, they're selling fireworks and everywhere on the side of the roads. And I follow the different police. I follow the Post Falls and the Coeur d'Alene Police Department on my Facebook page. And they both said there's no setting off fireworks in residential areas this year. But all we drove around and heard last night, we even saw it in front of a McDonald's, was fireworks. Anyway, Super Cereal, I don't see him in here. I don't see Jasmine either. I think Drama Kiki will be the one to step up and take care of the... Yeah, I've heard of Drama Kiki. I think Milton likes that person as well. Yeah, he does. So he'll be happy with that. I'm going to have to promote Penny. Yes, please promote Penny, because I can't even find his page, Carlos, unless he uploads a video. Sometimes I want to go back and watch a video of his, or finish watching it, because I have to turn it off for whatever reason. And, I have to go to my notifications, because if you type in Pennywise or whatever, and I'm on my phone most of the time, I can't, I'm out and about all the time. So, it's hard to find him. But, yeah. We're going to run out of gas. I need gas. Somebody keeps commenting Black Lives Matter named Shani on my fucking, I don't know what video this is, but I'm getting a notification of it. Jasmine Star is in here. Hey, Jasmine, I can't see you for whatever crazy reason, but hello, dear. Look at all these seagulls. We got to go get gas. But the problem with that, here's the problem with getting gas, all right? Milton John called my ex's store that I would go in all the time, because I called him Daddy one time. And he called the morning person, Leanne, and talked to her over and over and over. And I know that it was him because, Marcus said, do you recognize this name on this caller ID? And it was the same person as the name on the rice and beans video that Melton John uploaded when he doxed himself and his family member that Carlos exposed. Marcus wouldn't have known that name. Plus, Marcus has heard Melton's voice many times. So he knew it was Melton. There's no mistaking that voice. And I was doing a live stream one day, and Melton called as I approached Marcus's cash register and said, "There's a crazy blonde woman in your store stealing." And he's like, "She's with me." And she's not stealing. He called me putting stuff on the counter, wanting Marcus to pay for it stealing, when Marcus had fucked up my computer the day before. So I would never steal from that store. If Marcus said, "No, I'm not paying for this," then I'd put the shit back. So then he called the morning shift because he saw he's not going to get anywhere with Marcus. And he had lengthy conversations with the morning shift woman, Leanne. And, you know, she gave him false information. Like, for instance, she told him that my apartment that only has my name on the lease, that he lives there and pays the rent. No, honey. And, that it's his apartment. No. He was living in a roach motel when I found him. Like, no. And a lot of other things, you know. I don't know what else she told him, but I mean, I've had no correspondence with Leanne other than being very nice to her and paying for my shit. But for somehow, Melton John has had lengthier conversations with my local morning shift cashier than I have. So then, you know, he happened to tell her that I was stealing from that store whenever the boss, who's an Indian man, was right behind her, and I got banned. So I ran up on Boss Man, because I know Boss Man, and I call him Boss Man, because I can't pronounce his fucking name. And I said, "Boss Man," because I saw him at the 15th store, which he also owns. And I'm like, "You know I'd never steal from your store. That guy's crazy." He goes, "Who was that? Who was that?" He kept saying. And I filmed this, and this was on live stream. I was like, he's just crazy. And, you know, I didn't want to call Melton a stalker because, you know, when you think about my actions compared to his, he's not a stalker. Not of me. But I said he's a stalker. And, yeah. Then he said, "Well, you know, you're not banned anymore. But if I go over there right now and get gas where I normally get gas, Leanne is going to tell me I'm banned. Because I highly doubt that Boss Man has told Leanne Abby's not banned. And I doubt Marcus did too. So, man, look at that lady's legs. She's got the legs of a dude. We just got to keep her spirit alive, bro. Yes. There's Jasmine. I see her now. I wonder if I got blocked. No, you're here, honey. I see you now. Outlandish behavior. LOL. Pennywise was on my panel last night. Was he? Pennywise is somebody that I knew would get along with G. And I knew he'd get along with Witty, too. Carlos, I'm sorry for your loss and the hurt you're all feeling. I watched her sometimes, and I could tell she loved her friends. She did. Now, I didn't watch her a lot because, you know, with the whole attacking me, and I didn't know why. But I know why after some people told me, like, "Hey, this is what's being said, and you're not around." But basically, Melton was filling her head with shit. And, you know, I'm just so glad that I just didn't fight this girl back. I don't know what it was, but something told me don't fight this girl back. And I don't typically fight anybody that I don't know either. So I did come in a few times, and I was very nice, and she was very nice to me. You know what? Despite Melton's best efforts, she was very nice to me. And then ultimately, she picked me over him. Just like all the bitches do. She ain't the first. Dude, what's around your neck? What's around his neck? Anyway, it's me, Jessie, Nick's wife. Oh my God, you're Jessie. Oh my God. I was like, wow, I get along with this new person really well. It's you. Hey, Jesse, how have you been, darling? What are you doing for the 4th? You got that pretty man of yours, and you're beautiful. You got them pretty babies. Take them out, let them watch some fireworks. Don't get them too close, though. They'll get scared. Hell, I get scared. They're so fucking loud. The good ones are real loud. So we got to find a way to go get gas, which means I'm going to have to pay a lot more money to go down to a different store where I've already warned this store and the people that work there, because they used to work with Mark. And one of them really likes me. A couple of them do, actually, especially when I come in there fixed up. Look, there's that little boy again. Ain't he adorable? He's so little to be on that bicycle. He's got a helmet on and everything. Like, boy, you ain't even gonna go 1 mile an hour on that. You don't need no helmet. Oh, kids these days, man. But anyway, I'm gonna go to a very expensive store. Thank you, Jonathan. I'm gonna say your name, Jonathan Jan Grandy. Thank you. Because I've had to warn these people that if a nutcase calls, to not fucking get me locked out of the store. Because I'm going to need gas. Hey, LOL, we're just chilling, doing a BBQ. I'm out. Much love, Ab, Jasmine, Rena, and Carlos. Thank you, G. Thank you for coming in. It's been a while. It's been a while. I didn't think I'd get anybody in here this morning because Miss Linda went live right as I was going out. What did they turn this into? A coffee shop? This has always been a coffee shop. It used to be a very popular one called Java. Java something. Maybe it was just Java's. Now, I used to like it, but it was one of those coffee shops where I could only get one drink. And, because, you know, I'm not a big actual coffee drinker. If I drink coffee, I need to put like 20 sugars and 20 creams in it and all that shit. So, I have to get like frappuccinos and stuff if I'm going to have coffee, because it's more sugar, milk, than it is coffee. And it's got like strong shot. I like shots. If you notice me, anytime I've drank in front of you guys, anytime I've done anything, it's been shots. Strong, whatever, mixed with a bunch of, you know, crap. So, that's what I do. And, let's turn this air conditioner off so I don't wear that. I don't know how far this tank will go once it actually does hit E. Still a newer car for me. Anyway, I'm just so ticked off that I have to go down here with 328 after I withdrew 290 or 300 from my bank. Now I have to go down here to the most expensive place in town because Milton John has me banned from my ex's work. When me and my ex are great friends. We're just friends. I mean, for fuck's sake. Why would he call my ex's work? Why would he take the time to get the number to a place, to an establishment in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and call not only when I'm there, but when Marcus ain't? Because I just thought he was going to turn Mark against me. That's when he went real schizoid. Carlos remembers that, because he was streaming me all night. But whatever, he'll never do that shit again. He'll never ever stream me again, or ever talk about me in a video again. I guarantee it. That dude wants separation from me totally. So there's a 15. I've warned all these stores, so you can call wherever. They're not gonna, you know. Why am I not seeing anybody else talking? Did my shit freeze? Somebody type a number. Let's make my number 18. No, 7. 7 in remembrance of Paul. Okay, the title of this channel is 7 Savang, which is the number 7 spelled out, and G, the 7th letter of the alphabet. and then the number 7 again. So I'm going to start to type the number 7 if you can hear me shit for my channel. That's what I'm going to do. So I really hate doing that, because then if nobody does it, I feel like a douchebag. But yeah, nobody has anything to say about that. Nobody has anything to say about that, because that still pisses me off to this day. Now, Melton could have done way worse, and I think he may be smart enough to read between the lines and figure out what I mean by that. You could have fucked my life up way worse, but he didn't. He didn't. He let it be, and I appreciate that from him. But I can't leave him alone because I love him. I can't leave him alone, and I can't. Oh, look how cute! Isn't he adorable? Yeah, buddy. Oh, well, sorry guys that I made you all sit under that light again, but it fucking, as soon as it turned green, it turned fucking red again. It's fucking dated. Which side's the tank on? Oh shit, the tank's on this side now. Yay, Rena did it. Milton will never stop talking about you, Abby. Why do you think that? Why do you think that, Miss Rena? Oh, please. That gets old. Where's my, oh, God, I hope that a certain person ain't in here. The first thing she's going to say is, you got a transplant yet? No, I was just in here 2 days ago. Didn't have it then either. No, it's more like a week ago. You motherfucker. Go back to wherever. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, fishing license.
Oh shit, Miss Barb, I need some gas, but I don't know what pump I'm on in that Mazda.
That silver car?
Yeah.
You're on 7.
7.
7, baby.
We were just talking about that. It's my lucky number. Alright.
So how much you want on there again, honey?
Let's do 15.
15?
Yeah.
On 7?
Yeah.
Got a rewards card?
I don't.
How you feeling?
Good. I gotta go to Dallas again today. Early. Total correct, yes.
You too.
Alright, my set.
Yep, you're set to go, sister.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
I never understood. Get away from my car, sir. I agree, Carlos. He needs help and won't. He needs it. He should have a psychological evaluation because he's unwell. I just think Milton. Oh, shut the fuck up before I punch you across the goddamn floor. Oh, that's probably been there. I don't think Milton needs to be on meds. I don't want him to end up like Anderson. And to be very honest, he's 39 years old, guys. He's not going to change his ways. So at this point, I think that John needs some space. I think he needs to live with somebody who can give him space and not expect a relationship or really anything from him, but just love him for who he is, because that's what he needs. And I don't really think he's ever going to find anybody like that other than me. But he might. You never know. freaking love the smell of gas. So you're currently in Coeur d'Alene. C-O-E-U-R. Just a D. A-L-E-N-E. Yes, sir. Hey, Nick. Abby thinks he can be saved, like by love or something salvageable. But I keep telling her he's fucking nuts. MJ is nuts. Says Fourscore right behind him. Yeah. I mean, I'm not disagreeing that he's nuts. I don't know, though, guys. I don't know why I started loving that old boy. I don't have a clue. What does this note say? There's a note by my door. Oh, it's somebody's shopping list. So, yeah, I mean, Milton, I'm fucking tortured. He's tortured and I'm tortured, and it works both ways, you know. He thinks I'm all, you know, I'm just more of a functional adult. Wait. He'll never find anybody like you, Absta. Thank you, Rena. Normal people don't act the way he does. Well, no, they don't. And it's sad because I didn't want to believe it. But he's got something wrong with him. Something that's aside from being a bit schizophrenic that I can't put my finger on. Maybe autism or something. I don't know. Something very strange. That just, I don't know. I'm a caretaker. For somebody like Jonathan, that's what he needs. He's a baby all wrapped up in a grown-ass man's body. And he knows it. That poor little thing. But I can't help but look at him and I get happy. You know, I get butterflies in my stomach. I feel happy. I feel like I'm looking at a celebrity. I feel like, you know, I just feel so happy when I look at Milton. Don't matter if he's cussing me out. Don't matter if he's not talking about me. I feel so happy when I look at Jonathan. He's so beautiful. And I love his personality. I love how sweet he is. Underneath all that, he's very sweet. And he's just very feminine and very, you know, sweet. You know, he's a sweetheart. And he's just got the build I like in a man. He's got everything I like. And it's just, you know. Oh, what the fuck is going on? At least you apologized. You guys be good too, Jessie, please. She's a great woman. Her and Nick are a great team. Great team. CDA cider. It's hot in here, dude. She just started walking. When she's going to jaywalk, then I'm not going to stop for her. Fuck her. That only brought me up to half a tank. Shit, the last time I put 20 in it, it flooded it almost. But we were pretty much empty, so. It's alright. I'm sorry to Nick for saying, what did you say? Fourscore is awesome. Fourscore got his... Fourscore's like my longest range. He's been a part of my chat a long time. I saw you playing The Last of Us. Oh my God, it's a good game, ain't it? The Last of Us 2. I've been playing it too. 4. Oh, it's fun. I'm playing as Abby now. I've already done Ellie's part. I'm playing as Abby now. Literally, there's a character named Abby. She looks like a freaking dude. Dude, she's built the way I wish I was. And she's got these arms that look like a guy. We need to go pay the doc. What's today? What's today? I forgot the fucking date. It's Saturday. He's not open. Fuck. Loved your video on Jamie. Yes, Carlo's video on Jamie was great. And that was a good song. Didn't that shit bump? That was a good song. I liked it, personally. I want to get something to eat. It's only 8:30 though. There's this place in Coeur d'Alene called The Garnet. And they sell the craziest shit, like spaghetti and eggs and fucking Spam and shit. I don't really want to get out and go to The Garnet. We could just order, but then again, I don't want to do that either. Figure out what I'm going to do here for a minute. Man, they sure are putting all kinds... Damn, I should have been looking over here. They sure are putting all kinds of flyers over there. Man, their whole house is decked out now. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? She may have loved drama and done her dirt, but she was good-hearted and I will miss her. Yes, sweet Jamie. You know, people are more than what they say on here, so Ford has a good point. He has a good point. I just want to know how that woman died. Because, I mean, yeah, she had COVID, but I went to her page and not even 24 hours. Oh, God. Is that Lily? I hate when that cat gets out of the yard. Not even 24 hours prior. She was on a live stream fine. She was fine. But God bless America. I mean, COVID is spreading. And the government's going to do that. I've already talked about this. I'm not going to go into detail about that shit again. But they're going to be like, yeah, everybody can go out. But, you know, be sure to social distance and wear your mask. And people don't do that. Then they're going to blame it on us. And they're going to start another fucking lockdown or whatever they can. This isn't going to be over, this COVID shit, until there's a vaccine available for everyone. Okay? I'm just disappointed. I was so proud of my city, but look, over there's an Oregon tag. I'm very disappointed in our country as a whole. There's so many different tags, different states from way far out coming up here, and I'm just disappointed. Like, they should know better. They should know better. They're putting themselves at risk. They're putting our elderly at risk. They're putting people like me at risk. And, you know, I have to take special precautions. I never spoke to her, but I feel so terrible for her loved ones and to all the people who will miss her. For sure. I feel bad for her children the most. I mean, yeah, YouTube and her friends and stuff here is one thing, you know, but your children are like, you know, your legacy, you know. And at least her family can look into the face of, like, her children and think, you know, here's a part of Jamie because, you know, it is. You know, those children are. And I feel so bad because her son looks underage. I mean, he's obviously. I just, you know, for kids that young I remember when I was taken away from my parents and put in foster care, I couldn't imagine being told at that point, oh, your parents are dead, you know, your mom died. You know, that would be so horrible. So I really feel for the child that she left behind. I don't know if she had multiple children or not. I think she did, but I know she had 4, Carlos. Wow. God bless them. Steve's too. The thing about Jamie's death is that it should have stopped the drama, but Jamie's camp decided to keep it up. See, I don't fuck with the juggalos. I didn't believe in them merging with the boy. And that's partly why I never went into those chats hardly ever. But there's one juggalo channel that I do enjoy. They don't do long-ass live streams. They don't do drama much. They're funny. And it's called YAM, Y-A-M, Ranch Records. Ranch, like ranch dressing, records. And they're funny as fuck. But I remember this kid named Champ because he would follow Jamie everywhere. And I remember a few times in the very beginning, because Melton was really fucking heavy with the juggalos. So Anyway, I remember this kid, I thought it was her son. I thought that was her legit son. And then, what's up, Botter? Where's Botter at? Hey, Botter! Noodles and Botter! Yay! I thought that was her son, but I saw something on Yam Ranch that really disturbed me that this kid said, this Champ kid. I think that's his name, but it's not her son. And he's got all these weird belts from like wrestlers and shit that are fake as fuck, and I guess he thinks they're real. No. I don't think those are real championship belts, bud. Anyway, God damn it, Lily. Anyway, Yam Ranch Records did a video, and this is Kid Champ he's making fun of, right? So, how could you not make fun of this kid? Anyway, this kid is like, oh, give Jamie's subs to me. And I'm thinking, did you say that after she died? Did he take that from a video after she died? Because what kind of shit? Oh, I feel nauseated thinking about that. What kind of shit is that to say about somebody who hadn't even been dead 72 hours? I mean, what? And she really protected that kid. I mean, from what I saw, she really heavily protected that. Is that a grown man or is that a kid? A retarded grown man or a kid? Which one? Because I have no holds barred for that guy. No holds barred. After he said that. That's truth for. What the fuck is a suplex? What is that? What's a suplex? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is for. She created drama around Champ and acted like she protected him. I don't know. Tony, I've seen the Tony guy on Yam Ranch too. He talks like this, he talks real like this, and he's like, hey everybody, real nasally sounding guy right there, and he looks just like he sounds. He's got the pedo stash going on and everything, dude. I don't know these people, guys. You gotta understand. Just looking at these people, made me cringe, made me not want to be, part of I didn't want to mix. I was totally against what Milton was trying to do. And that was mix juggalos with boy. I was in total opposition of that. So part of that was me not watching those people. So, I've seen them vaguely, on places like Yam Ranch and in Jamie's the few times I went in there. It would be like if I had my friends beat you up every day, then I come and ask what's wrong every day. He's a wrestling blogger. Okay. He's young. He's in his early 20s. No, I think it's got something wrong with it. I'm not even going to freaking mess with that because, Peg Abby 4G, Pagels Bonner, Richella. How are you doing? Is he a good kid, G? Is he for sure? Because I'm going to lay into this kid if he's not for saying that. Who the fuck cares about somebody's subs after they die? That really rubbed me the wrong way, for fuck's sake. Ugh. It's like somebody saying, oh, give Abby subs to me. She's dead. Don't do that to me, guys. Milton John killed Jamie Nicole by hexing her too much. Okay, we've talked about that name. We've talked about that. Ray Ray's in here? Where's Ray Ray? Oh, Raychella. Okay. You call her Ray Ray. Well, thank you guys. He is a good guy. Alright, well, gee, if you say so, then I'm going to lay off. But, because I really don't know that community at all. But I'm going to go in and take a shower and get ready for my day, guys. I gotta be at dialysis in 3 hours, so I'm just hoping and praying I don't walk out feeling as bad as I did yesterday, but I just hope and pray that I walk out, period, You never know, and I pray for Jamie and her family, and just keep her family, and especially her children, in your thoughts and in your prayers, guys, because that's a devastating loss, and it's so fresh. But, one thing that is good is that those children do have those videos to watch. A lot of people don't have any videos. They just have pictures. And I've lost my husband, so I know how special it is to have those videos on a YouTube channel to remember someone by. There's little Lily. Alright, guys. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. I really do. I didn't think I was going to get anybody in here today. But thank you guys for coming. It means a lot to me. And I will talk to you guys later. Alright, bye, Super Cereal. Bye, guys.